So here I am in Bangs. This water taxi just went by. There it is. That's why it's caused this huge wake. This isn't normal. I hope the darn thing doesn't come back. Alright. Alright. Settling down again. Anyway. Here it is on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. It's about close to 3 o'clock, and I am on the shores of wonderful Bangs Island. There is Great Chebique on my right. There it is. I'm looking at it now, and that's kind of the opening of Casco Bay. And on my left is Bangs. Alright, the kayak's all inflated. I think I'll make a trip. So these 3 items are the ones that I'll take with me. This is my primary camping gear, tent, sleeping pad, everything shelter related. That's the sleeping bag, a little too big, but whatever. And that's got water and just a couple of other knickknacks that really, if I had taken the 110-liter backpack, I wouldn't have had to have 2 things. But anyway, I started packing this one thinking I'm going solo, so it'll work out. It's just a tad too small. Maybe another 15 liters would have done it, but oh well. Okay, so that's that. I'll pack up the boat and go to the island. The kayak is all alright. The kayak is all packed. Now it's a little too packed, so I have to figure out how to get in without capsizing the puppy. So I have to figure this out right now. Yeah, it's a little too heavily loaded. Let's see. I'm sure. Sit down. Good. Cross-legged it is. And the seats are a godsend. Alright. We're on our way to Bangs. Alright, so let's make for that landing spot right there. Looks beautiful. And inviting. Just wanted to get a view of the boat. It's nicely anchored. Hopefully nicely anchored. But it is anchored in any case. And alright, back on our way to Bangs. It's only about 2 hours before low. Here, and I don't want to. It's the problem of sitting cross-legged. All right, we are here. All right, I had to change my landing spot, because that one was pretty hard to get to the high water mark. Now this one seems a little easier. Well, even this one has a bit of a walk, but not as bad as the other one. So I'll come back for the kayak in a minute. First, I got my stuff. Let's get it out of harm's way. Then we'll see if we can find the campsite here first, and then we might strike out for the northeast end. Well, I'll be on the lookout for a MITA welcome sign, and if I find it, that'll be the campsite. It does seem like a little there it is. Fantastic. So this is wonderful. I seem to have found the first possible campsite right here. Let's look at the map. This one here on the northeast end. How the hell do I get there? Alright, now that everything is secure, I feel like I should just go by myself and explore the northeast side. If I like it, I'll come back and grab my stuff and go. And it's not as far as Jewel Island's walk, so I feel like, you know, the double walk is worth it. What if, you know, it's there, but I don't like it as much? I kind of doubt that. I think it'll be even better than this spot. But also the fact that I have my stuff here, just in case anybody shows up. If not, that's one of the advantages of coming here on a Tuesday. This should be all filled up at low tide, I mean at high tide. So this is where I originally landed, over in that cove, but then I felt like, and of course I was smart because that is the camping spot. gotta make my way back before it's high tide clearly. This. It's all mud. Oh my god. Yep, this is all mud. How the hell do I get up to high ground? Stones would be helpful. So this is the so-called waist of the island. It's kind of low tides, so it's not that dramatic, but just imagine when the tide's fully up. Literally it's just 20 or 30 feet wide. And, well, this is the other side of Bangs. That's Mark, that's Eagle. Assuming that's Cliff, I should be able to see Jewel somewhere. Yeah, I mean that is the opening of Jules, I think. Okay, after failing to cross over to the other campsite by land, there's just no trails, and the beach as it was completely impassable. I've decided to strike out by water to see if I can. It might be easier to get to it by water. Check it out. And if I'll have the energy to come back and take my stuff, but we'll see. It's a beautiful day. Okay, so the portage didn't work out. It was a lot of intertidal walk, and B, it was all very muddy. So I'm actually going around that mini island, and well, this way is easy because the current is on my side. Yeah, not looking forward to coming back. There'll be a bear to row against this. We'll have to manage. Alright, I couldn't find the spot in the northeast corner. So this pocket beach looks inviting, so I figured since it's on the way back, might as well check it out. So here we are. Spent about 10 minutes just looking at it. Beautiful spot. Go. Nice. Oh, this is the spot. Oh my god, why did they say north east corner? Huh. So, is this a nicer spot? I would say so. I would say this is actually a better spot to camp. So if you have some photos, just come and pitch your tent here. Alright, finally I'm back. Packed all the stuff over. Bags on the beach. And everything is on the campsite. So that's the rest of the island. And it's just beautiful. It is just unbelievably beautiful. Okay, adventure over. This is Wednesday morning. It's almost 9 o'clock. I packed up the camp, wrapped everything up, and heading back to the boat. No more hiking around and looking for paths. Just go straight to the boat and straight home. What a difference a few hours makes. It's like the water is just completely calm and just beautiful. Maybe there's even a slight current behind me, so I don't even have to paddle that hard. Lobster boat. Lots of lobster boats this morning. There's one gull on this tiny island. If you notice now, since it's kind of mid-tide, slightly higher than mid-tide, the bar between the two islands is gone, so hopefully it's deep enough for me to make the crossing. Otherwise I'll have to double back and go around the island, around the mini island like I was doing yesterday. And we're through. It is comfortably submerged. No worries at all. There is Black Mamba finally. And I think we're coming up on the left on this cove that, if you remember, was very muddy and it was all empty. Because that's one of the places I was thinking maybe we have to. Well, that was the place I first landed, and just as I expected, there's a cove that empties out, and now it's full of. Let's take a look. Maybe I can go in and go around these rocks. But yeah, this is the one that yesterday I kind of sort of walked across. And at the head of it was actually not very good. I hope the draft is fine. Yeah, look at that. It's full all the way till the edge. And we're still about 2 hours from high. Actually 2.5. Orange tide's amazing. Yep, yesterday I mean, I could tell based on the look of the place that this would be not a good place to keep your boat. And I had actually landed over there. Actually, let me get out of the way that I landed originally, and then moved it to that other cove, which is actually smart because that's actually where the picnic spot is, or the camping spot is. And then, of course, finally, as you know, camped at a completely different spot. Still see lobster boats tending to their traps. Yeah, so this is this beautiful cove that certainly at 2 hours from low was pretty much all dry. That's when I landed yesterday. Now it's maybe 2 hours from high. So it's a difference of about 2 hours, and voila. You can't recognize it anymore. In fact, in a couple of hours, I fear that making your way across would be very difficult. Yeah, let me just take a nicer look at it. Yeah, there it is. As expected, it's only about 6 or 7 feet of water. And I could walk pretty much all straight across it. Okay, let's head back. Boat's almost in our sights. Right up after this, I need to just go. And if you look at the landing cove, finally too, the water's all the way up. No more having to drag the kayak up a good couple hundred feet. Uh-oh. The ground's coming up a little bit. I just hope it's planning to pass through. Lesson learned. If you come in low tide, stuff looks very different. Maybe it is always a good idea to come closer to high, so your landing spots are well marked. I was absolutely right. There's absolutely nowhere on this edge that I could have kept the kayak and had made it safe.